rich listings for XRP. How wealthy are you, and how much money do you need to join the 1%? The precise amount will be a mystery to you. Hi there, lovely individuals, moneymakers, shalom. There are a number of articles regarding the XRP wealthy list that I've been seeing. Yes, exactly. We will discuss the purpose of this list. How can you get into the 10% exclusive group? What does this genuinely mean for holders of XRP? Additionally, we will briefly discuss XRP's performance in 2024 and what to expect in 2025. All I ask is that you smile at me so that I can radiate those positive feelings. Since likes are free, Smishity slams the like button. Do not claim that I do not spoil you. Let's get started immediately. Thus, at the moment, XRP is trading at $2.13. Perhaps you will later see this video. I hope this video turns out to be an evergreen. As a result, XRP's price may change. Therefore, it's possible that XRP will be higher or lower by the time you're watching. Once more, if you've been holding XRP for a long time, you're hoping that its value would increase. If you're a swing or day trader, you may be watching the price of XRP and hope that it will move higher or lower based on the course of your trade. You might short XRP if you're a swing or day trader and believe that there may be negative momentum for the cryptocurrency. That is your right, and you are free to do as you like. Because I have no idea what the price of XRP will do today, tomorrow, or the following day, I will never advise you to purchase, sell, or hold. All right. Thus, it's crucial to keep that in mind. Ripple has released an intriguing statement discussing the beginning of 2025's significant momentum for Ripple XRP and the larger cryptocurrency market. The Ripple website has the first quarter 2025 XRP market report. Highlights include the settlement made between Ripple and the SEC to terminate the litigation. To increase the acceptance of XRPL and RLUSD Hidden Road was purchased for $1.25 billion. Change in U.S. policy and an increase in institutional demand for investment products based on XRP portend greater clarity and opportunity. The XRP market report began to change in the second quarter. In addition to maintaining public access to the XRP holdings at Ripple.com, they will continue to be open and provide pertinent updates on announcements pertaining to Ripple and XRP through official channels such as Ripple and Ripple Dev. Fake news is anything you see that isn't coming from Brad Ripple or RippleX developer. Fake Twitter accounts and channels are widely available. For example, several of them will appear if you search for XRP. Additionally, it is similar to these AI videos that provide freebies. They are con artists. Please use extreme caution before doing that. Additionally, keep in mind that I will never message you on social media to ask you to send me money or join up for anything. They are con artists. Once more, please exercise extreme caution. Don't make a mistake. Don't let your wallets get emptied and compromised just before what might be some positive changes in the coming months. So crucial. Thus, this story regarding the XRP rich list caught my attention. The amount of XRP that places you in the top 10%. Very intriguing. Correct. So let's look at it. I'm supposed to cross across. All right. Few people realize how tiny the actual number of XRP's holders is, despite it being one of the most talked about cryptocurrencies. Fascinating. Despite the fact that there are 644 million XRP wallets, this does not imply that 644 million people actually own XRP. Many users, particularly seasoned ones, keep several wallets for various uses, such as trading, storage, and security. What is the actual number of XRP holders? Many of these wallets are actually dormant, underfunded, or part of exchanges like Uphold or Binance. Others, known as DUS wallets, might only have a tiny quantity of XRP. Interestingly, according to blockchain data and AI research, only roughly 30 to 40% of these wallets are actually used by individual holders. According to Edo, this indicates that the actual number of XRP holders is substantially fewer. There are between 1.5 and 2 million people in our arena worldwide. Less than 0.3% of the world's population is represented by that. In other words, less than one person out of every 4,000 on the earth possesses XRP at the moment. Correct? That is absurd. If you consider it, you are an XRP holder and simply having XRP places you in an elite group. Isn't that right? You belong to this exclusive community of XRP holders. So good for you. Correct. Well, but why are you keeping XRP, I wonder? Do you intend to keep it for long-term financial security? Are you holding on to it in case the price rises and you decide to convert it to fiat currency? Do you intend to use XRP as payment at any point in the future? Tell me what you're holding in the comments area. For what reason do you own XRP? Since I'm aware that some individuals dislike it, you're not required to disclose how much you hold. However, you can, if you so want. What qualifies you as one among the top 10% of holders? What is the minimum amount required to be ranked among the top holders based on the most recent statistics, correct? And it's visible here on the side. You need to have a technical difficulty time because it's difficult to see here to be in the top 10%. The wrong screen was where my mouse was. Well, you require 10%. Moving the screen out was something I did by accident. Correct. You need 10, I guess. You need 2,500 XRP for 644,000 in order for it to rank in the top 10%. That's little over $5,000 at the current price of XRP, correct? I believe it says back there, times 214. Yes, 214, $5,350 then. That may be the amount that some of you possess, while for others, it may be significantly less. And for some of you, that may be far more than you can handle, correct? This is simply a way to reach the top 10%. You really want to be among the top, don't you? 5,640,343 is required to be in this 0.1 percentile. And that would be almost $10 million in XRP now. I'm going to share with you a secret that I haven't yet shared with anyone. I don't belong to that percentile, correct? One day I aim to be among the 0.1%. I haven't arrived yet. It's most likely either exchanges, insiders, or large cryptocurrency whales who may have invested in Bitcoin early on and subsequently amassed a sizable fortune by purchasing a significant quantity of XRP. However, it's really difficult for me to see anyone in that 644 who is an ordinary person who only began out a few years ago. Perhaps you are, and congrats, you have my sincere admiration. But it's really challenging. I believe that my objective with XRP is to reach closer to 0.1%. You see, 380,000 XRP is already equivalent to about $600,000 or $700,000. Here, I want to strive to reach that kind of range. You don't have to tell me which percentile you're in, but it will be interesting to see the graphs and discuss the number of accounts. By the way, out of over 7 billion, there are only 5, right? As you can see, there are 2,699,000 accounts with a 0 to 20 balance. The sum of 200, 220, and 5